Well, here I am. All right. Well, you guys, I just don't know what to tell you. I know we have people beating on our doors. Uh, I can just see by the likes and dislikes, and that we can't help everybody. So as we're talking about our Bible, our Bible is meant to teach us how to interact and stuff like that. And what we do as a nation, we want to be like that. We want to be like God, and that's really the whole point of our transgressions is our want to be like Him. And so, it just answers this question because we are Him, but we are the opposite side when we're not with Mother. So before we find our seed. But before before you get loose, and crazy, we need a little freedom from Mother to grow and to establish yourself. And whether or not keep your road straight and narrow, or you decide every now and then to be bad, there's definitely a difference in these two people. But but the ones that are putting it out towards religion, well, they're still going through a negative situation. So even the positive people are doing something, doing something wrong, and it's because they don't know that they're telling and calling the Lord or God that Father is the God. That Father is only half of this God, and you can't get that half until you run this course with them. And you have to run the course with them. That's what it says in here. You guys, this is the Sumerian that you guys have to remain in this. Well, you can't cut your hair, and if you cut your hair, then it's like meditation, because that's a term used in meditation. You're cutting the hair, which is what's growing on the outside of you, but it's really our skin. It's all of us. We're going into meditation. We're going to go and find our soul, and we're going to release it. It sounds so simple. It sounds too simple to be real, but but it is real. And but it is real. All right. Well, anyways, I would say that it's for us to come across the code in the book, how you read this book. The code is what's going to set us free, because someone comes up and says, "Oh, well," because they're under slumber, that we find that's all they get to know is they if you fall in slumber, and this is a one of God's things that He does to you, is that you can't hear this word. You can't hear this. This is why in the Bible there's reasons, or there's spots in the Bible where it's asked for those with the ears, let them hear. Now that's for us, not for you. But you guys have, well, it's because it's those. I don't know what they say it is, but they say it's something, and it's certainly not the way you hear it. But anyways, but that's really what that's for. But well, when it comes down to it, this salvation is ours. Okay, it's mentioned through Buddha And Buddha is no different than this. Buddha is an exact replica of this. Okay, just a different guy, different thing, but it's exactly the same thing. He mentions that salvation is your responsibility, nobody else's responsibility. And so this our religion helps put it to us. You start out in the world, you're gonna take off being mad, and then you're gonna keep this up for a long. The world needs devils. Okay, it needs devils. We get dissatisfied by God several times in the Bible where He's gotten rid of us. But then there's the other side of the Bible, which when He does get us, when He does get the Lord's Day, and la la la. So people on the outside world have got both situations going on. So they're seeing theirs completed when He returns. And it's just, oh my God. It's so sad, but well, it's enough to have this dream of yours forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And so your soul has this kind of life. You do have your soul. Your soul is you. It's just well. There's a part of you inside. There's a part of you inside. That's the part that I'm talking about. That's your soul. All right, your brother. And we got to be friends with this guy. We're gonna be really good and close to him. So do people on the outside say, "Yeah, I've got a soul," and I got him, and we we go to church on Sunday. I said, you take your soul to church? My soul won't go to church. My soul says you don't need that no more. So how do you get around that? How do you go to church and stuff like that? Oh, you're teaching the spirit, maybe? Huh? No, no. Well, shit, man. I don't think you have your soul. And well, what can you tell someone that's just like making it up all up? This whole world's got this and that. You're making it up. It's this. If you read the Bible, it tells you that our soul and things like this is in the midst. Jesus is in the midst. So when you go in the midst, you'll see him. You'll see him, and it won't be you'll see him, but the interior, your eye will see him, and then you'll get this. Then you'll know I'm talking main shit here, man. I know the code on this Bible. I've shown the code on this Bible. I don't have anything to say. I picked up on God's word, and it's told me so many things. So many things. But when it all comes over, it's God says, "Hey, did you think I was going to kill you? I'm going to beat you and stuff like that." This is this is what He was trying to get through to you. I mean, they're all scared to death, and they're freaking out. He's going to judge them. He's going to mow them down. Always going to hurt them. And this outside Bible is mean. And these people are willing to take it, or willing to wait for it, because that's all you're going to do is going to wait for it. Going to wait and wait and wait as people are being plucked out into the real world, or into the world. It's the same world. Well, anyways, I hope you guys are good. I'll get on here and talk about the Bible again, and how it's gonna help us out. People that are on the outside world gotta remember that they're meant to do the word. The letter. The letter kills you. That's what it is. It says the letter. Anyone that drinks from her cup is gonna die, and her cup is religion. Okay, this is whose father is running around with right now. Oh, and they're just so sweet. The whole damn thing is just all made up. But you know, it's made up in such a way that it's kind of real. You know, it's kind of real, but it's not. It's not for those people that are living. Okay, but it is for those people that are. So you know, we have to, in some way, get some, give them some help. But you know, allow them to tromp on us, let them do all kinds of things to us. You know, we got this. But it's strange. It's strange. It really is. All right, so I hope you guys got something out of this. And well, let me see. Where did I get out here? All right, I hope I love you.